Hello, this is Lino Tadros, and in this video I'll show you the new feature of section presets for the .NET Core inside of Sitefinity 14.3 and above. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring up a site. This is running on localhost 5000. This is a .NET Core. This is not the CMS under 4.8 framework. This is the .NET Core one. So I'm going to go ahead and create a quick page in here. We'll call it, for instance, my core page. And this time we'll let it actually inherit from one of the .NET Core templates, which you can only do if you are running under .NET Core. Okay, so we'll say select that. And this is the new designer. So one of the things I want to do is to create a new section in here. There it is. And maybe I'll split it into 3 different columns in here. Let's go ahead and go to section. And I'm going to use the middle hyperlink there. And then we'll say 2, 3. Okay, I will create 3 different sections in here, same exact size. And then inside of the one on the left, click on it. These are all the available ones, like content block, image, call to action, form, content list, list with image, list with summary, and the new marketing widget as well. So let's go ahead and do something very simple. I'm going to create a content block in here. And in the content block, we'll say something like, welcome to .NET Core. Alrighty. And we'll highlight it. We'll make it even heading 1. And let's go ahead and center it as well. We'll say save. And there is my first widget. And then maybe on the second one in here, maybe I'll do a call to action. So click on this guy. And in the call to action, you can have 1 or more links or buttons. So one will be the primary and the second one will be the secondary. So let's go ahead and, for instance, because I live in Orlando, let's say visit Orlando. Alrighty. And in here we'll say something like https and visit orlando.com. There you go. Alrighty. Or you can actually point to a page inside of your site as well. You can definitely do that. And for the second one, maybe we'll say visit Universal Studios. Alrighty. And in the action in here, we'll say https universalstudios.com. Good enough for me. All right. And then in the display settings, how would you like to have the primary and the secondary? The one that says visit Orlando and visit Universal Studios. So I get a chance between 3 choices in here. The primary action, because we're using Bootstrap 5, will be in blue. Secondary will probably be in green. Or you can just have it as a hyperlink, not a button at all. So I'm going to leave it as a primary, and the second one will be secondary, like that. And I can also position this as center on the screen. I can actually give it also margins, small, medium, or large, based on how it was defined in the system already. I'll say medium for top, right, bottom, and left, and we'll say save. And hopefully now we'll get 2 buttons, one in blue. Well, it's not green, it's gray in the background, but of course you can change that. In another video we'll show you how to open up the CS/HTML files to be able to change from primary to secondary and change all the different colors if you want to as well. And just one last thing, I would like to add another one in this section. We'll click on add that. And let's go ahead and just add a simple image in here. We'll say maybe I have something. All right, the Sitefinity logo is good enough for me. And we'll say save. All right. So now we do that. We have now a section that contains 3 different widgets in it. Before, when we wanted to use all of them together exactly the same way, we had to put it on a template that will actually affect every other page that you are inheriting from that template. But now there is a new feature inside of Sitefinity 14.3 and above, which is section presets. So I can take the entire section that contains 3, 4, 5, or even 10 different widgets inside of it. And I can go to the section in here, we'll say, create section preset. See that? So when I click on the create section preset, I will get to give it a name, but it will give you like a small little indication what this section contains. In my case, 3 different widgets are included inside of it. So we'll come in here, we'll call it, for instance, welcome action SF logo. How about that? That will give me an idea about the 3 different sections. You can call it anything you want, of course. We'll say create the section preset. And now that will go into the database and we're good to go. I can publish this page now. The nice thing about it now is that I can go create another page. And if I want to use a combination of widgets again on another page, I don't have to redo all that part. And I don't have to inherit from a template that contains all the stuff. So I can say create a page, for instance, and we'll say test Preset is the name of my page. We'll say continue. I will inherit from the same .NET Core template is okay. But now when I say add a section, notice it's not only a section that you can create, but also all your presets will be at the bottom in here. So I can say, okay, let's go ahead and save some time. Instead of having to create all the stuff, use the preset and poof, you already get your 3 widgets automatically. You can still go into each and every single one of them and edit them and change them, okay? That doesn't mean that you're changing all of them on all the pages. You're only changing this one that you're working on. But again, this feature will be very, very valuable for a lot of people to use. It has been something that has been requested from Sitefinity for a long time, and hopefully now people can feel free. Instead of using templates, they can just mimic multiple widgets on different pages using the section presets. Hopefully this was useful to you to see how this works, and we'll see you again in another video on Lino TV. Thank you.